On Sunday, I taught a workshop to empower women how to reverse the symptoms that they have from hormone issues, being premenopause, menopause, including PMS as well. And there was a lot of information that I covered. I covered a lot on gut health and how you feed your gut microbiome with diet, and also how to cleanse the liver with diet and supplementation, and the foods that we need to avoid that are destroying our hormones. I deal with a lot of women who have hormone issues. I coach them online, and most of the ladies that I have are eating an excess amount of refined sugars as well as processed foods, and they're not eating enough things like fiber in their diet. And I got onto the topic of sugar, and I was talking about how it creates chronic inflammation when you have too much, because it is refined, and sugar pulls nutrients out of your body. So we're already depleted in minerals and vitamins because of our diet, and then when we add in excess amounts of sugar, we're depleting ourselves even more because it's pulling those minerals out of us, and then we end up even more sick because there's no minerals in our body. We have to have these minerals to thrive on, which is in beauty in the gut. And with this sugar, it creates chronic inflammation. When you have chronic inflammation, it raises cortisol. And when cortisol rises, it imbalances your thyroid. And when the thyroid is imbalanced, progesterone also lowers. And when progesterone is lower, what happens is usually estrogen takes over. And then we have an issue with estrogen dominance. And this is where most symptoms come from with our hormone issues. So sugar was a topic. And one of my ladies who's already gone through the menopause said to me, she was a huge sugar addict, and her symptoms of menopause were awful, she tells me. And she made that connection with the sugar. And so she decided to quit the sugar. And guess what happened? Her menopause symptoms all went away. That is what she told me. That is what the feedback I have from her. And it could be as simple as that for PMS people as well. I'm not saying sugar is the all here. There are other factors to consider. But that one thing there stopped those symptoms. And this is what it's about. Whatever condition you have, it's about stopping the symptoms that you have so that you are thriving and healthy. Because that is what every single human deserves, to feel beautiful internally, externally, and to have no symptoms. And that is my goal for people. So if it is refined sugars, that's why I wrote Health Empowerment. The book is written so that you understand how to eat better. It's 550 pages long for a reason, because I wanted to give as much information in the book on food recipes so that people don't struggle, because I was a sugar addict and I really struggled to get off it. But I now coach women how to get off the sugar addiction, because it is an addiction. It's a crutch that people don't want to let go of, because there are other alternatives to have to feed that sweet tooth. And it's not about deprivation. It's just about putting the right nutrients into your body so that you're not going to lose the minerals that we really need for our health, because without minerals, we cannot thrive. You have to have minerals for a healthy body. You have to have minerals for healthy skin, for healthy nails, for healthy eyes, for healthy connective tissue, for healthy fascia, even for healthy moods. We don't realize that our moods are connected to our hormones. Our moods are connected to what we're feeding our bodies with, and sugar is one that can make you feel raged and angry around the time of the month. So it's just about having an awareness of what foods can do for us. We can either make ourselves feel good or we can make ourselves feel bad. And Health Empowerment is there to help you with your food. And I would love for you to read it and see how you feel on it, because you have to put the minerals in, you have to feed your body with vitamins, you have to heal your liver, and you have to heal your gut microbiome if you want to have a healthy body, including your mitochondria. And that DNA is so important as well, because without healthy DNA, we also age faster, we also get chronically ill. You know, longevity is a huge topic on a lot of podcasts, so that we are youthful into our older years. And by youth, I don't mean the fact that you may not have wrinkles on your face. Yes, you may have less, but you are still at some point going to get a few wrinkles on the face as well. But this is about degenerative diseases, how to stop the degenerative diseases, and how to go through life feeling your absolute 100% optimal so that you're thriving. And that's my goal for people. So no symptoms is great. And that is what we're working for. No symptoms. And then you are thriving in your own health and body because you are listening to what you need. And sugar is not usually one of those things. It's just an addiction that people don't want to let go of because it makes them feel good. It tastes really good. Those are just things for you to think about. And if you want more, my books are there for you. And if you want to follow me on Instagram at @holisticdanny_author.